everybody stay on that side when they switched up. You switched up, stay on that side, man.
It's not about how you start, guys. It's about how you finish. Because Blue Lock went from being the joke of the anime community. And let me address that real quick, because I had that job right meme at the start. Listen, I understand if you're reading or watching a story, well, in this case, watching a story, and you just fall out of love with the story, right? Like it's just boring and etc. But that's not what was happening during this season with Blue Lock. It's that I saw a lot of people, yes, they started watch episode 1, whatever, the PowerPoint jokes and etc. But then they kept watching it. They kept watching it and they kept clowning it, right? So it's like, were you ever an actual fan of the story? Because cool, the animation is not really on point, but Blue Lock is still a good story. They still have those good plot threads with Rin, Sai, with Isagi, with Nagi, with Reo, Bachida. There's still elements of the story that's good. But now all of a sudden, oh my gosh, Blue Lock is amazing. Wow, this is great. So it's like a lot of people are exposing themselves as, y'all are not Blue Lock fans. Y'all are animation fans. Y'all just want to see the cool goals, the cool tricks. Listen, man, whatever happens next season, please don't bring that bad energy back to Blue Lock. It's kind of annoying now that if there's an anime and it's just standard basic animation, or it's not the greatest, it's not that good of animation, I just see a bunch of people just hate watching. Stop watching it. The most important thing I said is it's not about how you start, it's about how you finish. Because a lot of animes came out this year. A lot of great animes that I really enjoyed, some I loved. And I don't really remember the ending being this good. I don't remember the ending completely blowing my expectations out of the water. I was expecting the bare minimum and I was okay with it. I accepted Blue Lock for what it was halfway through the season. And like I still had fun with a lot of the episodes. Like Blue Lock is still a very fun story. It's interesting. It's intense. So I didn't mind the animation, but I did not expect that last episode to be animated like Jujutsu Kaisen. Like, that's crazy. He literally animated it like that one Jujutsu Kaisen episode. I won't say it for the people that haven't watched it, but y'all know the episode if y'all have seen Jujutsu Kaisen. And what makes Blue Lock so great and so unique is that the whole concept of Blue Lock, ego, and etc. But what's soccer? It's a team sport. But what happened at the literal end of the match? They literally wrote it in caps, final matchup, everyone clear out, and it makes sense. It's not like it didn't get you to think, wait a minute, this is soccer. How are these guys? No, the story was good enough. The build-up was great, fantastic. Everything built up for that climax and everything made sense. I'm not lying when I say I've rewatched that episode at least 7 times by now, and I'm recording this literally the day after. Maybe this is just prisoner of the moment. I'll admit it. It might be prisoner of the moment. But it's just, there's something about sports animes and sports animes delivering. It gives you that feeling like you're actually watching the game. You're actually invested in the game. It's like Haikyuu. No sports anime in history has ever made me this reactive except for Haikyuu. And Haikyuu is the standard in my opinion. There's nothing that touches Haikyuu. I played volleyball. Haikyuu is the GOAT anime. But I'll be honest. Listen, I'm not going to get blasphemous. I'm not going to spew out crazy takes and say Blue Lock is the greatest sports anime ever. But if Blue Lock, because this is the thing about Blue Lock, and this is why Blue Lock is my anime of the year. And it's kind of funny because Blue Lock is kind of like Isagi, its main character. Isagi, he's like, his whole thing is adaptability. As the match goes on, he gets better, he gets smarter, he's figuring out the puzzles. Puzzles is his thing. And that's literally how this season was, and that's literally how Blue Lock is in general. Because think about it, guys. Think about the first time you read or you watched Blue Lock, and you have this whole crazy concept of the ego. Now we're all in this building. We're all basically dueling for soccer and etc. We're stealing the ball from each other. I know it was mad fun in the first selection and etc. But after the first selection, for me personally, I was like, yo, this is really good. If this is really good, obviously I'm going to keep reading it. But I don't know, where is this going to go? Like, where is this? And then they have the whole second selection. And they have the third. And after the third, it's like, all right, cool. Like, they did the World 5, like that's fine, whatever, but where's this? And then they have the whole concept of U20, and U20 delivers with the whole Sai, Rin, Isagi, and now we have the Neo Egoist League. So it's Blue Lock keeps reinventing itself just like its main character. And the same thing goes for this season. Yes, there was a whole slideshow thing. And I'll be honest, some of these episodes, they didn't look the best. And funny, I don't know if anybody noticed this, but it seems like the budget and the Blue Lock people don't give a fuck about Borrow. Anytime Borrow has been involved this season, they give this dude the worst animation. They give him the worst animation imaginable. It's actually insane. And that's how you know Borrow fans are the most dedicated, loving fan base. Because they're still hyped with all this trash animation. They're acting like every time Borrow's on screen, they're acting like they're giving Borrow Nagi animation. Like, I respect y'all Borrow fans. Y'all are strong. Y'all are very delusional, but in a good way. The season just kept getting better and better and better as it went on. And the climax, it's like I was feeling like Shido. Like the climax episodes, the last two episodes, oh my, I'm genuinely curious how they did it. I'm genuinely curious. There was nothing in the first and second season of Blue Lock that ever had me thinking they're going to take it to that level. I was feeling like I was in the arena rooting for Blue Lock watching the match. That's how realistic they made it. And that's why I compared it to Haikyuu. Because Haikyuu is the only sports anime I've ever watched that literally makes me feel like I'm in the game. It literally makes me emotionally involved, like I've been supporting that team for my whole life for the last 10 years. And Blue Lock managed to do that for me for the U20 game. Before the U20 game, Blue Lock, I was invested in some games. I was hyped during certain moments, but I wasn't that invested. One thing I gotta say about Blue Lock is I feel bad for Rin. This man was carrying so hard. He became a full-fledged defender. He became Sergio Ramos or whatever. I don't know a lot of soccer player defenders, but he became one of those people. Like, that's how much he was carrying Blue Lock. Just for his brother to somewhat give him a moment and then throw it in his face and glaze Isagi in front of him. Oh my, I feel for him. Listen, that crash out is justified. I saw a lot of people saying the tongue thing is extra. It's not that serious. First of all, if they lost that match, they never would have been able to play soccer in Japan again. And soccer is literally their life. So it is that serious. Plus, you have the whole brother dynamic. I feel for Ren, man. That crash out was justified. But, hey, man, damn, he got hold. That Isagi celebration, the goal was already fantastic enough. But that celebration, it was literally perfect for the climax of the season. I genuinely see the U20 match, season 2 of Blue Lock, is one of the animes I've had the most fun with in the last couple of years. I don't remember an anime season where I'm watching it weekly. I'm not counting the animes where I just binge it. Animes I'm watching weekly, I don't remember me having this much fun with a weekly anime watch like I've had with Blue Lock in the U20 arc, I'll be honest. Blue Lock, you're my anime of the year out of all the animes I've watched. Yes, you had a shaky start, but me personally, I don't really care that much about animation. So it wasn't as shaky as people made it out to be. And the way you closed, nobody closed like Blue Lock this year. If I'm forgetting, if I'm prisoner of the moment and there's another anime that closed like Blue Lock, let me know in the comments, because Blue Lock is dusting everybody for the last episode. For the last episode, genuinely, this was man. This was special. This was very special. But let me know if you guys agree, though, in the comments what you guys think of the season overall. Would you guys rate the season? Am I hyping it? Was it overrated? Was the ending overrated? Please let me know down below. And man, Neo Egoist League. Can't wait.